All right, you guys, we're gonna go into the first skill, which is how to make your fight stance mobile, AKA create a mobile home. Now, as I said last week, I showed you how to get in fight stance. For those that wasn't there, we start off center, push that foot back, angle those toes off, bring the hands up, relax the shoulders forward, chin is halfway down, with my hands being up to the face. Golden. Now, in my fight stance, I learned everything. Offense, defense, counter, evasion. I can do it all in my fight stance. Did I say it's gonna always work? No, but I'm confident in my fight stance, thus leading these things to work. So from here, now we're getting into movement. Watch what I gotta do. When I gotta go to the left, what foot's gonna go first? Left foot. Not this, when I'm some movie or doing some other extra thing, no. It's just boom, boom. When did I leave my fight stance when I did that? I'm gonna show it 2 more times. Boom, I'm still in my stance. Still, which means I still can be offensive, defensive. I can still counter and I can still evade properly. Those options are always there, but I said I can still do those things properly. I can still do those things confidently. Watch me go to the other side. Look what foot moves first. Not this one. We're not doing that. Watch my feet. Boom. My center is still in my center, no matter how wide my legs went. That's where the balance is. And then pop. When it comes to going forward, hold on here. Boom. I'm never going to step with the back foot and then step the front foot. No. I'm deciding where I'm going with that front foot. Boom, boom. When I got to go back, the foot that's in the back, boom, boom. That's going to go there. I'm pushing off. That can make me get a lot swifter when going in different directions. Now, something else where things can get a little bit more advanced that I will say, for those that are intermediate advanced, you'll understand it's a lot quicker. But it's pulling that shoulder over to the direction of which you're going. All right? And this is most known in boxing. Watch here, because the hands, and I don't want to go too much into this, there's a whole week of exercises and skill that I will feed this to, but I'm gonna give a little bit right now. Watch what my shoulder does. When my hands can't be at my face, boom. My shoulder's guarding, almost like a running man motion. It's almost like I'm deciding I'm about to run over there. Just like so, and reposition. Now in doing that, a lot of things happened. I got to the left. I dodged the shot. I guarded my chin on this side, and then I reset. I want to be out of position as little time as possible. I want to be out of position as little time as possible. I don't want to be out of position for a long time. I don't want to give my opponent that much opportunity. I want to be small. Boom. Ain't got to do much. Other side, watch. Same thing, pulling the shoulder to that opposite knee. Boom. Boom. When I'm moving forward even. Boom. I'm not intentionally doing things which you would call slip and dodge. It's just happening because that's how I've geared my body to move. I've got to a point to gear my body to move with authority, to move with the right doors locked, to move in the spaces, the creases that allow opportunities for me and less opportunities for my opponent. And that's what I want you to also do. So before we go and jump into the exercises that help make this possible, that help you create a mobile fight stance where you can always be quick and ready and get right back to the things which you're learning wherever you are from, I'm gonna go ahead and show it one more time. Here in my stance, and this is orthodox. If I have to go forward, look what foot moves first. This one. The one that activates and pushes forward is the back one. Pop. There we go. And I don't do this. Let's watch. I'm not gonna show my chin. I'm gonna launch myself. Again, that core that I spoke on last time that I showed y'all, the engagement, core engagement happens during every move you make. When I'm relaxed, my core is relaxed. So watch, when I gotta take the step, boom. That's when my core is engaging and going just like so. Same thing when I'm going back, boom. We gotta work on being attentive. We have to work on moving with purpose. When I'm going this way, my core, boom. I don't leave it out, mainly because it's at the center of my body. It's the pillar of all strength. It's where we work these shoulders and these hips. Everything is familiar. Without your core, you can do anything. Some of you complain. You're like, oh, I don't have a core. You got it. It's in there. That's why you're walking around. We're just trying to strengthen what you have. That is what I'm here for. Okay, let's go ahead and do strength. Okay. All right, y'all. So here we are about to do the 4 strength exercises that will help you make your home mobile, or give you a mobile home, however you want to put it. First one is lateral hops, just like so. Boom. For the legs, getting them going, engagement, having that soft bend the entire time. Don't look to straighten your legs. Even look to get a runner's man going. Notice how my arms are swinging, because I want to keep training my body and my mind to have coordination. We all have it at some degree. This is just a step to help. And then that core engagement, which I spoke to a lot when we were doing the mobile fight stance in the other area. Okay, next motion I want you to do for me is a Russian twist. A lot of you know this one. You're gonna be grounded, just like so, and twisting. Moving through. Try to keep the knees together. You notice mine were open at first. I look for my flaws so others won't be able to. Just like so. I want you to do the same. Learn to coach yourself. You have everything you need. Golden. When we're done with that Russian twist, we're gonna go for a forward back lunge with the dumbbell. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab 1 or 2 of these. In my case, I'm gonna use 2. I went 15 for display. And then I'm gonna whoop, here we go. And then I'm gonna take this leg back and forward. Back and forward. Just like so with this leg. Again, we were moving laterally and forward and back. Now, when it comes to, let's switch legs. When it comes to being mobile in your fight stance, there's actually more directions you can go than what I showed. And I have a video that displays that on the YouTube page as well, talking about the directional plane of striking. All right, next motion is a banded strike and pull. Now this one's interesting, so pay very close attention. I'm positioning my body with the band to do this. Boom. I'm pulling to my guard, extending for my shot. I cannot wait to share information on how to throw a proper jab and the variations of jabs that there are. Again, boom, boom. Now watch. I'm gonna take this band and I'm gonna you gotta find the right amount that works for you. So I'm gonna have about right here, boom. Again, boom. Notice how I'm rotating through. This is pulling back while this is pushing forward. And I'm grounding myself in this shot. And if you don't want to do it from your fight stance, that's okay. But you need a band. And you can just go, ooh, 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 ooh. Back and forth, rotate, use those obliques. These moves will help tighten the smaller techniques within each of your exercises. Make sure you give them a try, or you can do all 4 and make it into a circuit. Something that you do before your strength work, something that you do before you train. But nonetheless, you start doing these things while your body's or your mind's saying, I don't really know how to do this. But you start doing this. Then when you go somewhere and you start doing it, you're like, oh, you're picking this up pretty fast. So with that being said, stay tuned. Go give it a try.